I'll tell you a little something. It's not going to make sense, but this is some real stuff, right? When you meet a person, when a man meets a woman meets a man, when y'all meet somebody like myself with a personality disorder, right? A dysfunctional background, didn't get any help until I got help. Very flirtatious, cheaters, right? Serial daters, time wasters, verbal abusers, spiritual, financial abusers, right? Addicted to a lot of things. You know, we're not like regular people. We all have these issues, but narcissistic people take things to another level. When you meet somebody like me, you already know you got to be very careful. But we're not accustomed to having someone that's really good to us. The purity is too much to handle. And a lot of y'all don't understand this. It's like, I got to tell you though, when you say, well, you know what, Leon, man, my dog, man, I was good to this woman. And she just, left, she broke my heart. She cheated. Or Leon, I was good to him. I gave him everything. Everything was laid out. We were happy. We were having fun. The purity part of you all is too much for a narcissistic person. I did this my entire life dating women. My ex-wife was pure. My ex-girlfriends were pure. They were all pure. And it was like something that I couldn't connect with. But the thing about it was, being a grown man, I could have connected with it. I chose not to connect with good and pure, wholesome, nice, loving, caring people. That was actually too much for me. And then I connected with the women that were broken and dysfunctional, just like I was. And I was comfortable with that because I knew we weren't going anywhere. When the expectations are low, narcissistic people are happy. When the expectations are high, narcissistic people are unhappy. And I know you're like, well, it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't. That's what I'm telling you, so y'all know now. I'm not saying don't have high standards. No, have high standards. I'm not saying settle. Never settle. But if you meet a person like me and you start thinking that, they starting to pull away, they start to pull back, they start to being afraid and scared and they start ghosting and lying and pissing you off on purpose and hurting your feelings they're pushing you away. When you meet somebody like that, you need to know it and stop wasting time and trying to fix and uplift and celebrate them and get them enroll them in therapy and get them, try to get them help and talk to the pastor and talk to your mentor. They have to want it. They have to want it. I didn't want it. I never wanted it. I never wanted help. I never wanted to admit that I needed help. I knew that I was off. I knew that I was dysfunctional. I knew that I was broken, right? I knew that I was toxic. I knew that I didn't have any tonic for any relationship. I knew. So if you go into a relationship thinking you can fix that person, man or woman, you can't. I'm not saying pull back. I'm not saying leave. I'm not saying hurt them. But you have to have your vision. Like you always say, we use these terms: discernment. I'm living my best life. I'm highly favored. And then you say, well, I asked God to help me. And then when God comes to help you, when God gives you the vision, when God makes you see things, whether it's a text message or they drop a phone number on a piece of paper, whatever. You catch them drive with another woman or man. When God puts you in that vicinity and you see it, you still don't want to believe it. You go, you start doubting yourself because you're afraid of that hurt. Because Leon is messed up. Leona is messed up, but you just don't want to accept it. And then it's 6 months and a year and 18 months or 2 years or 3 years, and you're not even engaged. Or you're engaged and you're not even married. So keep in mind, when you're a good, solid, strong, grounded, loving, caring, healthy person, don't think that you need to give that to a broken Leon or a broken Leona. They need to want that for themselves before they can accept what you have to give to them. Also, they need to be able to appreciate it and deserve your goodness. Stop giving up things to people that don't want to give back to you what you're giving to them. They can't match your energy. It's called relationship mismatch. All right. You have a wonderful day.